Welcome friends, today we are going to learn unit number 5, finishing processes. Basically the finishing processes chapter is related to a grinding machine, and the content of this unit is classification of various grinding machines such as cylindrical, centerless and surface grinder, etc. We are going to study selection, mounting, glazing, loading, truing and balancing phenomena related to grinding wheel, and at the end of this unit we are going to study surface finishing processes such as honing, lapping and super finishing of grinding wheel. What is working principle of grinding? Grinding is a multi-point cutting operation which is very similar to any machining operation. What is exactly in the grinding? There are number of abrasive grits in large quantity which are suitably bounded with binding agent, and it is forming a wheel which actually does the function of grinding. You can observe the right hand side sketch. It is a grinding wheel picture, and the image is shown in such a fashion that you can observe the white color rounds you can observe which are around the periphery called as grits, and these grits are actually do the function of cutting. Number of grits are, or thousands of grits are attached on the periphery of this grinding wheel, where they are get connected with each other with the help of a binding agent that we call it as the agent or a bond. It is in between the two grits which fix these two or which grips these two grits, and these grits are doing the exact cutting operation of a material. We can see that the grits which are abrasive particles, these grits are also called as abrasive particles, and they are bounded with certain cemented agent. You can observe the hatching line portion. This hatching line portion is called a cemented agent. One can call it as a bond, and the white color circles you can observe, these are called grits or abrasive particles, and which are firmly fixed around the periphery of the wheel. And this is called as a grinding wheel, which is used to remove the workpiece material in the form of fine layers step by step. So the grinding wheel is imparted with certain velocity. It has certain velocity, and a workpiece is fed against the rotation of this grinding wheel. Workpiece is fed against the rotation of this grinding wheel where cutting operation takes place. So this is a workpiece which is moving exactly in opposite direction to the wheel rotation, and wheel will cut the material with the help of these abrasive particles. Keep in mind, these abrasive particles are very hard than the workpiece material, and because of that it removes the fine particles from the workpiece. Grinding is a metal cutting operation which is performed by means of rotating abrasive wheel as a tool. So one can call this wheel is a rotating cutter. One can call it as a rotating wheel, abrasive wheel, and this is a workpiece from which we can remove the material. Workpiece is fed against the rotation of the grinding wheel. So here the tool is rotating, whereas workpiece is fed against the rotation of grinding wheel. Grinding is done to obtain very high dimensional accuracy and better appearance. Keep in mind that the accuracy of a grinding process is at around 0.4025 mm. So this much small size of particles can be removed with the help of this grinding process. So that's why the amount of material removed from the workpiece is very less. So here this is a working principle of grinding. Where are the applications? To where we need high accuracy on dimension and form, there we are using the grinding operation. To achieve high surface finish which is not attainable by machining, can be done by grinding operation. Try to understand, to remove material from hard workpiece is not possible by any kind of machining, but it is possible by grinding operation. So you can remove the workpiece material which is very hard, which is possible only by a grinding wheel. Any kind of other machining processes is not possible to remove hard workpiece material. So these are certain applications shown here for a grinding. Here for even for in case of removing a small particles from threaded workpiece also possible by a grinding wheel. We can do internal grinding, we can do external type of grinding, we can remove the material from the workpiece. What exactly happen when there is an interaction of grinding wheel and the workpiece? You can observe a picture which is shown an exploded view of this grinding wheel interacted with the workpiece. At how many points it is interacted? Just see. It is interacted at point number 1. 1 means what? So before going to 1, 2, 3, 4, one must understand that, see, this is a grinding wheel which is rotating, and around its periphery large number of grits are provided. Grits means these are the circular abrasive particles, white color abrasive particles. Large number of abrasive particles are attached around the periphery, and this hatched portion lines are called as a bond. One can call it as a cemented agent which connect all the abrasive particles firmly or with grip. And now we will see when this wheel will be in contact with this workpiece. You can observe at 1 number point there is interaction between grit and the workpiece. Keep in mind, this is called grit or abrasive particle. Particle and the workpiece are interacted at 1 number point. If you observe, once the material has been removed, then the chip formation takes place in between the two grits. Here you can observe the chip formed. Here you can observe the chip formation. Here also, here also. So this chip removal takes place. Now the second number point, there is an interaction between this bond and the chip removed with the help of this grit. So removal of chip material is interacted with bond at 2 number point. You can observe at 3 number position where the chip and the grit are interacted with each other. So keep in mind, always there is interaction of all these elements with each other. Here is the chip interacted with the grit also. And lastly, 4 number, a bond is interacted with the workpiece. So because of that, there may be, because of this interaction between each and every element, that is in between abrasive particle and the workpiece, in between chip and the bond, in between chip and the grit, and bond and the workpiece, there is a friction. And this continuous friction will affect the performance of grinding wheel also. And because of this interaction itself, the workpiece material has been removed. Very small amount of particles can be removed from the workpiece with the help of this grinding wheel rotation. Workpiece is fed against this rotation of grinding wheel, and then removal of material takes place. Now basically there are two types of grinding machines according to the accuracy of workpiece. One is called rough grinding machines, second one is precision grinding machine. Whereas rough grindings, in rough grinding, work is held in an operator hand and it is pressed against the grinding wheel, and accuracy and surface finish is of a secondary importance. There is no importance of accuracy and surface finish in case of rough grinding. So but precision grinding is used for producing good surface finish, high degree of accuracy. In this case, in between both workpiece and the grinding wheel, they are guided with precise path. So we are focusing only on precision grinding machines, not on rough grinding machines. So rough grinding machines are classified as hand grinding machine, bench grinding machine, floor stand, flexible shaft grinding machine, swing frame grinding machine, abrasive belt grinding machine, but these are all rough grinding machine which are useful for removal of excess metal from the cast part or welded joint parts you can remove. But we are interested in precision type of grinding machines. You can observe they are basically categorized into 5 parts. Cylindrical grinding machine, internal grinding machine, surface grinding machines, tool and cutter grinding machines, and special type of grinding machines. So these are basically used to finish the parts to accurate dimensions. So black color listed here are that we are going to study. Basically under cylindrical grinding machine we are going to discuss center type of cylindrical grinding machine, and second part is centerless type of grinding machine. And in case of a surface grinding machine we are focusing on horizontal surface grinder and vertical surface grinder. So what is cylindrical grinding machine or center type? Just see. Cylindrical grinders are generally used to grind the external surface like cylinders, taper cylinders, faces and shoulders of workpiece. These are used to produce straight and tapered surface on the workpiece, and workpiece must be rotated about its own axis between the centers. You can observe in the below sketch. Here it is just like a cylindrical grinding machine is just like a construction to the lathe machine. You can observe on one side there is a headstock and on other side there is a tailstock, and in between live center and the dead center a workpiece is located. If you see carefully, exactly at the middle position behind this workpiece there is a location of wheel head and grinding wheel. Wheel head drives this grinding wheel at high speed, and this grinding wheel is made in contact with this workpiece for removal of material. Even you can, this wheel head you can slide it or move it at any location along the length of bed. This entire structure is mounted on upper table, and upper table can be swiveled at any location up to 10 degree, but the lower table is mounted on the base. You can observe it here. This is called a strong base, which is used to support all these elements and withstand the vibration generated due to grinding operation, and the guideways are provided above this base, and above which a lower table is mounted. Lower table entirely you can slide it longitudinally, and upper table and the lower table can have a angular position or angular sliding moment in between each other, where you can turn this upper table so that entire assembly can be made inclined. So this is a construction of a cylindrical grinding machine. You can observe it here also. Base is made up of cast iron, rest on the floor. It supports all the parts. Here you can observe this is called as a base. Then table which is mounted on the top face. There are actually two tables, namely lower table and upper table. Lower table slides on the guideway of the bed and it can be operated by hand or power, whereas upper table can be swiveled through 10 degree. You can observe it here. This is called a lower table. You can slide it on the guideways of the bed longitudinally, and upper table you can swivel it above this lower table through 10 degree. Then headstock, it is supporting to the workpiece in between as a live center, and even on the right side also there is a dead center. So in between live center and dead center your workpiece is mounted. Tailstock is also on the right side of the table, which is used to clamp the workpiece, and wheel head is the important element of this cylindrical grinding machine, which is used to support the grinding wheel, where grinding wheel can rotate up to 2000 rpm. You can do internal grinding operation also with the help of this cylindrical grinding machine. You can observe it here. Exactly behind this exact construction, behind this workpiece, there is a location of wheel head and this grinding wheel which is mounted on the table, and you can slide